I don't need to explain myself to anybody. This is not a plea for understanding, nor am I looking to justify what I have done. Choices. I made them, and I'm comfortable with what I did. No, I'm recording this because I don't know how long I'm going to last out here, and someone should hear this story. Someone should hear the other side.
New York to its knees. Hey, you reached the back. Don't.
So, I went digging into Rick Valassi. There's no waiting for documents anymore. It's all help yourself, if you can find it. And if the docs you want didn't get turned into kindling to keep someone from freezing to death. But here's the interesting thing. I couldn't find a thing on Valassi. No driver's license, no draft records, no nothing. Now, maybe I was just looking in the wrong place. Or maybe the records were destroyed by accident. But maybe there is no Rick Valassi. He's a ghost. It's something to think about. So, I went digging into Rick Valassi. There's no way to... Did you ever wonder why Valassi's on the air and nobody else seems to be? Why does he have the technology to keep pounding out his drivel when no one else on the entire island of Manhattan, the greatest city on planet Earth, seems to be able to get a basic ham radio set going? And let's face it, he doesn't seem like the handiest guy to have around. I don't think he's the sort to build his own equipment. Do you? I think someone set him up to be the voice of Manhattan during the crisis. Tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead. I dare you.
Hey, you. My name is Sergeant Russell Colfax, and what you are about to hear is the whole unvarnished truth. Why? Because I'm sick of all the goddamn bullshit pussyfooting around that's been going on here, and someone needs to talk plain sense, especially since the top brass seems to have lost their goddamn minds.
Hey, Grandma. Well, the inevitable happened. I ran out of food in the apartment. It only lasted longer than I thought, but that's mainly because I didn't think I'd be able to eat some of Mom's stuff like the quinoa. Turns out that if you're hungry enough, you'll eat anything, even if it tastes like yuck. But once I finished that, I had to go out and find food. It wasn't easy. All the stores were empty of everything. They had smashed windows and knocked over shelves. So I went looking other places. Some of the neighbors' apartments mainly. And I took food from the ones who aren't going to miss it. It feels creepy, but I don't have another choice. Hi, Grandma. You haven't called back, so I'm getting worried. Please call if you can. Tonight's my first night without Mom. The apartment's just so quiet. I'm gonna stay here and keep the door locked and just pretend nothing's wrong. Because if I think too hard about it, about everyone getting sick and Mom dying and you not answering the phone, I start to think about how bad it really is out there, and I can't face that. Not tonight. Not without Mom.
Lately, I don't know. People are leaving. They're drifting away. The neighborhood is changing. People are focusing more on taking care of themselves. I don't blame them. There's this feeling in the air, this idea that things can't stay like this forever, and that they're going to get worse before they get better. So I think things are going to get worse real soon now. This was a good neighborhood. A nice neighborhood. People looked out for each other when they had troubles. It was that way too, after the green poison first hit. At least, for a while. We took care of each other because it was the decent, human thing to do. We watched what was going on elsewhere, and we were proud that we weren't like that. At least, we didn't start out like that.
I started out a shade agent, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go in and save the city. But you know something? This city doesn't want to be saved. At least not unless it's on its own terms. And what we were trying to do was too little, too late. There were too many dead, too few of us, and someone was picking off agents like it was going out of style. Whatever we were doing, it wasn't working.
Hello, this is Aaron Keener. Now don't tell me you've forgotten me. I'm the bad guy, remember? Oh, I didn't cause any of this, but if you ask the JTF, I sure as hell made it worse. Of course, if you're asking the JTF for anything besides some bottled water, you got bigger problems. But the news is simple. I'm alive, I'm real, and I'm not done yet. Not by a long shot.
Grandma? It's Elizabeth. Mom's dead. I woke up this morning and went to give her some water and she wasn't moving. She wasn't breathing. And I tried everything. I swear I tried and she wouldn't wake up. She got sick because she took care of me when I got sick and now she's dead. I don't know what to do, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Anyway, I hear you've been looking for me. Does Lau know why? Do you? And right about now, I'll bet you're wondering if I was ever even here on the west side. The answer is yes, I was. You can look for me all you want, and so can those morons with the golf clubs and the flamethrowers. But you will never find me. More questions? Oh, I'm sure you got dozens of them. Like, why the west side? It's easy enough. I needed a few things, and Central Manhattan had been picked clean. And why let the factions know I was here? To get them to chase me and the JTF to chase them and pull their eyes off the prize. And what's my end game? Well, that I am not telling.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? I don't suppose anyone can. Not really, not anymore. Not with the city and the state it's in. And my little piece of it. That's what I want to talk about. My neighborhood. My name is Sarah Cardozo, and this is my story.
When we first came to the island, the mission was simple. Protect certain buildings and their contents from looters, thieves, and vandals. It was a good clean-up. When those punks came over from Rikers Island, we stopped them in their tracks. I guess they thought it was going to be easy to roll right over us. But we held the line. Taught them a lesson about fighting with discipline, too.
There we are. I knew something bad was coming. There was a man walking down the street in a hazmat suit with, and I cannot believe this, a flamethrower. Every time he saw a body, he turned to it, and it was horrible. He did that to every dead body, and then, when he saw a girl out looking for food, Elizabeth, the Hirsch girl, he tried to burn her too. Thankfully she got away, but my God, what kind of sicko do you have to be to want to torch a child?
Hi, Grandma. It's Elizabeth. Mom said I should always call you to let you know what was going on, so that's what I'm doing right now. First things first. I'm okay. I'm fine. I caught the dollar flu, but then I got better, so you don't have to worry about me anymore, okay? It wasn't any fun, but I'm super better now. Now, the bad news. Mom's sick. But if I'm immune, she's immune, right? That's how this works, isn't it? I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. I hope you're okay.
Listen, I've been with the company for 6 years. Did multiple tours in the sandbox for Uncle Sam before that. Been deployed on 3 continents. Served as a peacekeeper, as a trainer, and as part of a private security detail for the president of some country you probably ain't never heard of. So, I've made my bones. I've been with this outfit through all sorts of shit. But I have never seen anything like what we are doing now. And that ain't a good thing.
Gonna take what's mine, you know?
I got out, loaded up on gear, and then went on the run, in the dark zone. Someone came looking for me, another agent. I could tell he just wanted the gear, didn't care if he brought me back dead or alive. When he got close enough, I dropped him. And you know what I felt? Absolutely nothing. I hadn't killed one of the good guys. I hadn't killed anyone who was part of anything I was. And that gave me an idea.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Oh. Yes. My name is Ruth Massey. I've lived in New York for 32 years, and I have a question for you. Who is Rick Valassi? I mean, we all know who we think he is. He's the loudmouth who keeps talking on the radio about what he thinks is going on. But is he really that? Or is what he's saying intended as a distraction to keep us away from the real truth? I think that's what's really going on here. That Valassi is a mouthpiece for something or someone, and it's his job to spout opinions that hide the truth. And I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna take down Rick Valassi. Just you watch me.
Get the job done. That's the thing.